Yo, 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 what up, Eddie? What up, what up, what up? Just hopping on, Burley right now. What's up with you? Let's go, let's go. Hey, Eddie, I just want to show you something real quick. So look, yesterday this was this SMT, right? And then look at the exact same time was this SMT right here with silver. So that right there was your crack in correlation to let you know that gold, since gold already made the high, silver didn't need to go and make that high. So that was a good sign right there. I've been using the SMTs a lot. SMT works real good. Yes, sir. Yup. That's what I was looking at last night. Look, I had taken a sell from here last night. I just got rid of it, but I had taken a sell from here after this candle closed coming down. But I was expecting this move to be this move. So I was a little bit off, but I mean, I was still right in this case, but this was like the shorter term and then this was the longer term. So, I mean, I might have just, but I mean, it doesn't matter. And then I even got this buy earlier, but same thing. It's not the buys that I would want because I thought it was going to keep going. It was a little lucky, I guess you could say. All right, let me just start cooking, I guess. I'm just gonna move these true days open because this is also what I use too, is true day opens and 1930. I need 1930 over here. 1930 would be here. This guy. Yeah, these true opens be pretty nice. And that's at midnight. Oh, actually, that was last night. Yeah, that was right. That was last night, midnight. Or actually, it's gonna be right now at midnight. Right now, here's the new open. We have the new opening gap, which is here. Not opening gap, I mean opening price. So what I do is, they're called true opens. There's specific times they true opened, and if you can see, they say you always want to buy below it and then sell above it. So this is a good indication right here. This could possibly be moving up already. Yeah, this was possibly that move right here. Damn, you know what, it's actually gonna move up to here for sure. This is the high. It's gonna go up to here. It's gonna break that. So what I had noticed was kind of like makes it easy. Look at this right here. This big green candle, the one that closes above the previous candle like that, is like your like displacement candle. So when you have that big candle that closes above, it needs to close above the wick too. Then you use this previous wick as your as like your fair value gap kind of thing. It's like an order block, they call it. But yeah, that tap right there would be your signal, this tap. And then what it does is it targets that previous high. So it usually does that. So I need to try to what I need to try to do now is, obviously this move is too late, but the idea is now try to figure out what happens after this. Does it keep going up or does it turn around and come down, you know? But so that's what I'm gonna try to figure out right now. What I usually do, all right, yeah. All right. Damn. Can't believe I didn't see that. Yeah, I barely hopped on. I was a little busy earlier. I just got off of work and stuff, so I wasn't really able to prepare for this. I was watching it, seeing it play out, but obviously, I mean, everything looks good. Like I even might have even thought this was the move up, and then it gets swept, and then targets there. But yeah, so let's see, what do I need? So the way I usually, like I say, the way I usually find my trades and whatnot, and what do you know? I could see exactly where it's at. All right, perfect. Let's see, perfect for that. Let's see. Daily. Oh, there's a daily gap. Oh, I see. That's why. Fair value gap. All right. So, what do I see? First is the Actually, let me try to remove some of these lines. I need to remove some of these. That was that fourth quarter. All right. Yeah. Let's see. There's gonna be another one, I would assume. No, actually, let me So what I see so far is this is the SMT right here. So we have a daily gap. We have all these gaps, right? So what I'm going to try to do is figure out how I think we might start heading towards these all-time highs, to be honest, just because of that the way it's kind of forming. All right, let me I need to like adjust. This is where we were looking for trades the other day too. Exactly the bottom. All right, let me try to fix something up right here. Yeah, this was the move over here. This was a crazy little CRT that did all that. I'm just trying to clean up some of this clutter. I like leaving these previous levels because it reminds me of like where my mindset was at when this was like currently happening, you know. So it kind of lets me know at one point I see 50%. I was probably targeting that. Targets the whole bottom. I mean, but let me see that. All right. So what do I see so far? So this is what I see so far. Is I see a daily gap forming. I don't know. Let's see how that looks. All right, let's see how that looks. Let me get back to the daily gap. Daily gap. All right, so we see a daily gap, and then we see these daily candles also. So there's that one there, and then there's this one here, and this is the top line. Because the reason why now is this will be the CRT right here. What's funny is I seen somebody post, I think it was Romeo, the CRT guy, he posted pretty much this exact same idea where it looks like a CRT with these first two candles that come down just for the next one to sweep this previous red candle, and then this become the CRT, and then it targets this half, and then it targets, if not, goes up to the 100. Right, so let me try to see what's up with this. So I see that there, I see that there. So what we would do is we go to the daily now, and what we are going to, oh, okay, so look at perfect. Actually, all right, calm down. I think I see a possible idea coming because of the fact that when we go into a gap like this, we look for a previous low inside of that gap for us to, actually, I guess you could consider this because it did just make it, but it did sweep that. I wonder if this, because like I say, when we go inside of this gap, what we do is we go to the 1 hour now, and then we look for like a previous low and stuff. So when we look for that previous low, that's what you're usually sweeping inside of there. So yeah, like I'm saying though, is that we look for a previous low inside of there, and then technically this was a low inside of there, so I'm wondering if that could possibly be it. So let me see. So that would be a CRT here. This would be a gap. So we need that 1 hour. Yeah, that would be it. And then inside of there is the 5-minute model 1, and that is the 5-minute model 1 right here. There's that. You could kind of say, however you want to look at it. Here, and then you have a close above, first fair value gap, targets that previous high. That's that right there. So what usually happens is it targets from there to there, and then it takes your first push, which is here. Damn, it's saying it's back. It's saying it might need to come back down here, which will be a second tap. So it goes back to kind of what I usually see about the CRT is that, I mean, well, when we target these gaps like this, a lot of times when we get inside of here, we usually give it a second tap, and then we usually push up. So I'm just wondering is if we could possibly come back down. This would be the hourly. Damn. Alright. There it is, the CRT though. That's exactly it. That's it. Boom, that's it. Alright, so now I'm trying to find gaps. Let's see where some gaps are at. I mean, there is this gap up here. Actually, yeah, there's this gap. That'll be our first target. And then this is our second target. So I think we could possibly be coming up here. I just kind of realized that music might have been a little loud. My bad. Oh well. Let's see what's cracking. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching though. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe. Alright, yeah, and actually, alright. So I got this kind of mapped out so far. So, now you know what I see? It goes back. Okay, now I'm rethinking of what I was thinking about. Um, I think this will be the low that we're going to need to tap into. But then it goes back to understanding if London needs to be the low or high, then I'm wondering if it could be um, in London, because this is Asia right here, the Asia low. So what would happen is if London opens up and then it does kind of what I'm thinking and then it does it like that, Give me 1 second, be right back. Okay, we have that. This is 21.25. Alright. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to line up the time so I could see where like an SMT might occur at. Like you could see this, but then you could see obviously they're the same. Whereas same thing though with this one broke the same high at the same time a long time ago though. So there's like a little different sometimes. And then you could see the the hourly candles right here to the right. These would be the same ones to the right. So they should always look the same. Once they start looking different, that's when you could kind of tell them apart. Alright, we're moving up, we're moving up. So we got that hourly. So if it's in a daily gap, alright, right here. So for the 1 hour, that means you're in a weekly cycle. A weekly cycle will be here. So there goes the 1 and 2. So I'm wondering. We're starting to push. There's that. There's that. But I appreciate you guys for watching, though. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Yo, I appreciate you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm kind of just saying a lot of stuff in my own head, so I might not be saying some stuff, but feel free to ask a question if you have any questions. All right, so What do I see? I see this this looks like a Model 1. Everything's Model 1ing. It's looking pretty valid. um it was underneath the True Asia Open, not True Day. I'm technically True Day too. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna be hopping off. This thing is looking like it's moving up though, but yeah, I'm not too sure yet. I don't really got an idea yet. But appreciate you for watching though. I'm gonna hop